Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. In this video today, we're going to kind of do a update regarding immigration, Thai visas. It's kind of been a while on this channel that we've done much regarding Thai visas because, quite frankly, there hasn't really been a lot to report as far as major changes or anything like that. But that being said, a recent article from The Nation, which you can find at www.nationmultimedia.com. A recent article in The Nation, the headline, Police Crackdown Targets Overstaying Foreign Criminals. This was published November 12, 2017. And to quote directly from the article, Deputy Prime Minister General Prawit Wongsuwan has instructed national security agencies to get tough on foreign criminals and quote-unquote influential figures following the discovery that nearly 100,000 foreigners were overstaying their visas in Thailand. I'm skipping ahead and quoting further. Following the report on overstayers, immigration colonel, I'm going to paraphrase here a little bit, quoted Prawit as instructing the military, police, and administrative officials to seriously crack down on transnational criminal network members, especially those who have disguised themselves as tourists. Further quoting, Prawit also urged the Royal Thai Police to check on incoming and outgoing visitors and implement greater measures to control, monitor, and act against those who have overstayed. Let me reread something because this, I think, is rather important even to those, setting aside foreign criminals, even to the, just the day-to-day traveler coming to Thailand. This is important to note. First of all, they note, especially those who have disguised themselves as tourists, and Prawit also urged the Royal Thai Police to check on incoming and outgoing visitors and implement greater measures to control, monitor, and act against those who have overstayed. Now, I can't stress this enough. This is rather important. Yet again, I think we're looking at some crackdowns with respect to tourist visa holders. We saw this it's been about 18 months, 2 years since the real shakeup started occurring. At the beginning of 2017, we saw some serious changes with respect to the underlying regulations. But it's been a little while since we've seen a serious crackdown. It appears that the powers that be within the immigration structure and higher, going all the way to the Deputy Prime Minister in this case, are taking overstaying seriously because there appears to be at least a presumed criminal element that's associated with overstaying in Thailand. I'm going to set that aside and just speak generally to this. Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Since the implementation of the so-called good guys in, bad guys out policy and the underlying regulations and procedures associated therewith, the era of being able to effectively live in Thailand on a tourist visa or some other, methodology whereby you sort of cobble together 30-day stamps or whatever, that's effectively gone. That ended quite some time ago. I think that this is just pretty much going to be happening in relatively regular intervals, and I think it's going to be not only a way to go ahead and deal with from a law enforcement tactic of using sort of the immigration apparatus to perhaps target what are otherwise foreign criminals, but also people who are they're not necessarily criminals, they're just people who want to live in Thailand, but they're trying to use things like tourist visas to do it. I think they're going to get caught up in this net as well. I think it's very safe to say it's probably a good idea if you wish to stay in Thailand long term, start looking at non-immigrant visa categories or other methods of remaining here in the kingdom, such as permanent residence or the elite card. Because the era of being able to do this on what are ostensibly temporary status stamps, it's going by the wayside, and clearly the immigration apparatus as well as the government authorities relevant to not only immigration but law enforcement as well take this extremely seriously, and for that reason I think that these policies are going to continue to be implemented, and the enforcement strategy are going to continue to be rather assertive. And for that reason, I think it's pretty safe to say that remaining in Thailand long-term on a tourist visa is really not a viable option, at least moving forward.